Devin McCourty, Jason McCourty, Matthew Slater, and Duron Harmon testified before Massachusetts lawmakers Friday to raise awareness about inequality in education. The New England Patriots players, who are all members of the Players Coalition, an advocacy group of NFL players, testified in support of the Massachusetts Education Promise Act. Lawmakers gave a round of applause for the four Patriots as they entered the room, which can be seen in this video from ESPN's Mike Reiss. A feel for how the arrival of Devin McCourty, Jason McCourty, Matthew Slater and Duron Harmon was received by many in attendance at the Massachusetts State House. pic.twitter.com/tv.6, Mike Reiss, @MikeReiss, March 22, 2019. If passed, the bill would raise education spending in Massachusetts by more than $1 billion per year, by increasing funding for school employee health care costs and special education services, as well as the base rate of funding districts get for low-income students and English language learners, according to Boston.com. The goal of that increased funding would be to reduce the wide disparities between rich and poor communities in the state's education system. This type of cause fits into the mission of the Players Coalition. Further, the McCourtys, as well as Slater and Duron Harmon, have been outspoken members of the Patriots during their tenure, and have consistently been involved with these types of efforts off the field. In 2017, Matthew Slater received the Bart Starr Award, one of the NFL's most prestigious honors, which is given annually to a player who exemplifies character and leadership on and off the field. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. 2:15 Bill Perry is joined by Patriots Hall of Famer and three-time Super Bowl champion Troy Brown to break down how different types of receivers are utilized in Bill Belichick's system. 6:33 Troy begins by discussing the role of the slot receiver, how he lines up on the field, and what kind of player he needs to be both physically and mentally. 11:11 Next, Troy defines what the Z position receiver is and gives examples of those versatile types of players from his time in the league. 16:25 Troy finishes by explaining the role of receivers in the X position, the big playmakers on the outside, and how the Patriots haven't had a true X since Randy Moss. 21:23 Phil goes through a handful of prospective receivers the Patriots could draft this year and determines if they would fit in the slot, Z position 26-41, or the X position 30-22, in the Patriots system. Listen and subscribe here. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Stephon Gilmore's reported restructure paves the way for the Patriots to lock kicker Stephen Gostkowski up for the rest of his career. Local reaction fell short of unchecked enthusiasm. That's fine. It's a kicker, and if Gostkowski wasn't retiring, nobody expected him to go somewhere else. But for card-carrying members of the We Hate Everything Club, the imminent re-signing of Gostkowski is an opportunity. It's a chance for these runny-nosed pustules to bang their sippy cups on their trays and whine that this isn't what they wanted. More pats off season. Look at me. I'm so hard-bitten, demanding and impossible to please. A rollicking success I am, and that's why you can watch me ejaculate misery on Twitter at all hours of the day and night. Here's a sampling of responses to news of Gostkowski making progress toward a new deal. Maybe there isn't anyone better, but we'll never know, because BB never brings in anyone else. Look at how he's handled every other position. And he still misses extra points in the playoffs. Jazz Mankile, @Jazz Mankile, March 22, 2019. That guy was kicking when I was like in middle school. Time to move on. Nick L, @Nickel140205534, March 22, 2019. Good to hear, but they need to bring in competition this year. Mike Jennings, @SavageDad84, March 22, 2019. Oh thank God. I don't know what they'd do if they ever lost him. Like where else could you find another kicker who can go 50-50 in big games and narrowly make the ones he does get? Decisions, Dan, @Dan Matthews, March 22, 2019. What's he pushing for? Mr. I can't make the extra point in the biggest games. He has been deteriorating for a few years now. Nothing down the middle anymore. Jeff C. at Barrow2, March 22, 2019. I don't trust him in big games, but without knowing the alternatives and seeing the trash in the rest of the league, I'm on board signing him. 3 guy at the tall dude, March 21, 2019. The last guy. He sums it up nicely. Only people who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about think that he sucks. Pat the Patriot at Danigan 2018, March 21, 2019. It has been ever thus for Gostkowski. I wrote about it last July. The fatigue a swath of Patriots fans has with him for the sin of not being either A perfect or B. Adam Vinatieri. Gostkowski's prime crime came in the 2015 AFC Championship in Denver when he missed a pat that the Patriots ended up chasing all game and never could get over in a 20-18 loss. An opportune timing, no doubt. The guy also hadn't missed one since 2006 and set an NFL record for consecutive pats made. Does that make the guy a gagger? Hardly. Past season, Gostkowski made 49 of 50 pats and 32 of 37 field goals. He made all 10 pats in the postseason and was 5 for 6 on field goals in the playoffs, including a 40-yarder that sealed the damn Super Bowl. Current, he's a 2-time All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler who's made 372 of 425 field goals and 642 of 649 pats in the 12 regular seasons since 2006. He's missed just 9 of 134 postseason kicks, field goals and pats in his career. Does he give off a bulletproof vibe? No, and even reasonable observers can feel a little uneasy given the recent playoff record of Gostkowski. He's missed a pat in Super Bowl 51 and 52, and there's the Denver miss we all remember. He also missed field goal attempts in the last 2 Super Bowls. How was Hall of Fame bound? Automatic Adam. He was 26 for 37 on field goals in the postseason with the Patriots, and in his last Super Bowl, he missed 2 field goals. He also drilled the game winner. But nobody's going to come off looking like a genius running down Vinatieri, so I'll stop right there. The point is, the Patriots couldn't possibly have done any better at the position than they did when they drafted. And if you're complaining that the Patriots were able to reach a chord with one of the best kickers in NFL history, feed yourself into a wood chipper. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.